the stop action, the Technicolor, the 3D. It is so over the top. But why? Why does it happen? How is it that the Oscars happen in Hollywood, California? Who's behind it? Who is that masked woman? Oh, she's right here, unmasked. This is the great Susan Johnston, who, by the way, if you don't mind me pointing out boldly, is probably the premier casting director in Hollywood for so many years. Your reputation is so awesome. And this is why you just basically picked up a phone and said, hey, I got this idea, and everyone came running to you.
Thank you.
And here we are on the red carpet, and here you
are on the red carpet.
Here I am.
I called you.
See what I mean? How fun is this for you to be the mother of so many fans now across Earth?
Well, I do love being a mother. A lot of people are going to add to that. Some of my children are absolutely lovely, and they're graceful, and they're creative, and they understand, you know, we're all on this planet together. And then there are some that, ooh, do they need to go to their room? But other than that, you know, listen, I'm not their mother in that respect. We have 112 new media films and content from 25 countries, everywhere from Afghanistan to Venezuela.
Well, and we have Russians here that flew in for you from Moscow.
They actually, do you know what they told me in the VIP soiree? They said, we had other film festivals that invited us, but we can't. And do you know what I said to them? Spasibo. It means thank you in Russian. Right. It's the one word I know.
They even flew in a translator.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Get out.
They brought a translator. Oh, because Victor was the guy's name, didn't speak a lick of English. I interpreted wildly.
That's awesome.
And was almost close.
So did you meet the Italians yet?
Yes.
And the Canadians?
The Canadians.
Who else did you meet?
We had people from...
I love them all. It's like I know them. Like Galvanized Souls walked by and I went, you're Galvanized Soul? And they're like, who are you, lady? And I went, I am.
You know, it's one thing to be a casting director because you'll have producers come to you and you say, we have this project and we're going to shoot it in this country and bring in all these cameras, do all this. We need you to find people that look like this and act like this and stuff. But now you've reversed it. You're bringing in those filmmakers, those producers, and all those others, and you're casting them for a big, bold new future with an audience of 2 billion with a B people.
Well, thank you. What some of the exciting things are is we have a Snipplers category, which is a 30-second pitch. And one of our filmmakers who got laurels that said his 30-second pitch was in our festival as a Snippler, went out, shopped it, got full funding for a feature-length film, and he was so cool that he offered it to us as a world premiere this year. Now, I do like the film. It wasn't the right film for their festival, so we offered them distribution. So isn't it cool that we don't just play nepotism, like you actually have to be right for the festival? So when we're
when you're casting, you actually have to be right for the film.
One of the things I'm really proud about casting, which is exciting, I judge for the daytime Emmys in casting, and I've been casting since 2000, is I'm known to get a well-rounded talent and person. Like, the AD will call me up, the first AD will go, oh my God, these people were not only talented, but they were like had great business acumen. And I go, because it's important. I mean, I'm just picking out a number, but you lose $10,000 a minute on set if someone who's going to be a prima donna or not play well in the sandbox, or, you know, it's okay to say no if you're not comfortable with something that they're throwing at you. That's not what I'm talking about, but I think we've all experienced what I'm talking about.
Well, you know, it's interesting. What you do is really...
He's so cute.
Well, I'm just telling the truth. This is the truth. That what you do is a metaphor for how business works around the world. I mean, you do it in such a different way. You have to sort of intuitively do it, but you bring people in you've never met before, and you have to figure it out in 15, 20 seconds. You kind of know if it's going to work or not, and then you have to make it work if it's going to work. And other people simply, like, there's no school for this.
I've been in the business a long time. I don't know if you know this, but I was on the set of The First Great Gatsby with Robert Redford, and I played tambourine in Slim Pickens' band when my dad had him on the circuit in the Northeast. And yeah, it's because he was babysitting. You know this, he put me to work, but you didn't know I was probably in The Great Gatsby. So I've been in the business a long time, and I've seen a lot. And really what it matters is, who are you? What do you bring to the table? And how do we work together? Now, to me, that's how I roll.
Yeah.
I understand that most of the world doesn't roll by that, and thank you for understanding that New Media Film Festival is a community of global creators that are here to meet, to screen, to learn how to monetize and make money. Just so you guys don't even know this, but I introduced a 3D expert to an award-winning, an Oscar-winning cinematographer. I introduced a actor to a producer who I know is making a film next week. I actually made about 10 deals just in the VIP soiree. So come to New Media Film Festival. It will rock your world.
Well, and you are here. That's the best news.
That's true.
You can get a glimpse of these videos. You can certainly go to the newmediafilmfestival.com,
newmediafilmfestival.com.
and you'll see a wide variety of stuff you never even knew existed that's up and coming and emerging. This is one of the things that Susan does, is you put forth product that we would otherwise never get to know about. It's stuff that is so impactful, stuff that has millions of fans that somebody over there didn't know about, but you know about.
Or no one's ever heard of them, and now they have millions of fans because we've given them a platform to shine. So most importantly, we honor stories worth telling, and then our categories are in the new media facet. Everything from 3D to web series, digital comics, machinima, pilots, trailers, features, docs, shorts,
Do you hear
LGBT, socially responsible content, STEAM.
Do you hear the guy in North Carolina right now going, well, how do I get in touch with her? How do I present my project?
Do you know what's really cool? NewMediaFilmFestival.com, click contact, it gets to me.
Really?
That is how close you are to me. Click contact, NewMediaFilmFestival.com. Because you can't call me. I won't. If I don't know your number, I'm not picking it up.
I know. I'm glad you answered my phone.
I do.
Do you know? I'm
And you
going
answer
to
mine.
tell you a secret.
What? Then we have to wrap because I'm holding the people up.
It's going to be a quick secret. Back in do you remember the Bell system, Pac Bell, here in Los Angeles?
You mean when the cord was stuck
Yes.
to the wall
There was
and you
something
could
called a
only
phone
talk as far
company.
as
And so I got the name, you put your name in on your phone number, and I put in Hills Beverly as my name. So of course it comes up backwards on a phone as Beverly Hills. And that way people always take your call.
You are a
I'm
smart
telling you,
man.
I learned something from you.
And thank you so much for being on the red carpet because I think you're wonderful. Isn't he wonderful, everybody?
Thank you.
Love you.
Well, love you too.
Thanks.
Bye.